So we are on the WIOWASH Trail. First time for me at night and I don't know how long. And we're just bumming around. We're investigating.
We'll find a spot that we think is sweet and set up, kinda.
Yep.
That's about it.
I got my friend Nathan here. So, from Paranormal Paradox. Of course, you should know who this is that's talking.
If you're watching the channel.
Yeah, if you watch
so,
it.
yeah.
I mean, I can go live on here,
Right.
but I'm not going to go live.
Do you see something up there on the side? Is it just a blog or something?
Could be.
I thought I saw eye shine for a second.
Oh, this only goes so far. I have this on a low setting. I got this also got C batteries in it too.
Is that just a bench?
Yeah, they got benches out here
When did they
now.
put benches out here?
I don't know. I was kind of wondering the same thing. It's been a while, but yeah, they put a bench out here now.
That's nice, actually. It's actually
They
it's
just-
a nice little setup. Who the fuck was out here? Fox River Brewing Company?
right there.
Hard lemonade and Scottish ale. No one drank them. Someone must have been getting drunk and then left them.
Could have been.
Alright, I'll leave them for the homeless guys.
But it's a good good spot there because it's wide open.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, should we try by the bench? This was my thought too.
One bad thing is for a recorder.
We got a lot of noise
wind.
from the water and wind, yeah.
So do you want to go a little more somewhere
Yeah,
where
we can
it's...
keep- I'm open.
We could try
to
this on the way back.
Vibe like that, like
Or
someone
we
was
can go to
doing
the
something,
cemetery.
That's why it was stacked up like that, but I couldn't resist fucking with it. Did your light just flicker?
Yeah.
That was weird.
Okay.
It like strobed for a second.
It shouldn't do that.
No, it definitely probably should.
I never had it on all day.
That was interesting.
And of course, I
Did we
mentioned
walk
about the
through a
Blair
hot
Witch.
spot or something, or yeah, or you're talking about witches, and a witch is like, "Hey guys."
Buggy.
You heard my cousin. She goes, "There's lots of witches in our family." I'm like, "Oh, didn't know." But my cousin that she was talking about that did the background research, that doesn't surprise me that she did it. Like if I thought anyone was a witch in the family, it was her.
I walked through a cobweb too.
I know, I keep getting them on my arms. I'm like, how big are you spiders? You going all the way across this bitch? People are always showing those big ass spiders in their houses on TikTok. And did another little flicker.
What the hell is going on?
Yeah, I always wonder if it's more on the paranormal side, like some things. That's the one thing we were talking about, is lights seem to get manipulated easy.
I never did that.
At Broadhead, we had a push button flashlight turn itself on our tour.
But I just
And
put
then
fresh
turn-
new batteries in here.
Oh yeah, I don't think it's the batteries. I think something might be just interfering with it.
Let's just stand here once and see if it does it again.
It's weird because it's not like if it was dying, you think it'd almost be dimming too. It's not even a dim. It's off on, off on.
It shouldn't be doing it though because these are fresh batteries.
Well, yeah, I think it would already be. If it was like flickering, it would have just killed itself. I don't think it would have came back like that.
Come on, flicker.
Oh, that was weird.
Can you do it again right away? Can you make it flicker one more time?
If that's a guest here with us, could you do that again? Could you manipulate that light again if that was you? I mean, I'm kind of thinking it is, because you kind of did it on command there.
Can you flicker one more time, please?
I wonder if it needs that minute or 2 minute reset, you know, because like it hit us down there about a minute, 2 minutes later, it hit us again, pause for about a minute or two, hits it again.
Could be.
Maybe it needs to like reboot, kind of regain that energy. I don't know, it's hard to explain what's happening though. Because there are LEDs in there, you can see that too.
Yep, way up on top.
Oh!
The
Three. That was three.
Normally it was just 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was 2 the last time, and I think the time before that it was 2 too.
What the hell?
Honestly, that's racking my brain a little.
Shouldn't be doing that.
No, not at all.
See if I can. Where's that button? Okay, we'll go in the brightest setting. See if it does it then.
It's just, it was an interesting series of events there.
Yeah.
Whether we want to like say it was paranormal or not, I can't really explain what was happening. So
I wonder if it was doing it because it was on the lowest setting, because there's 3 settings of light.
do you just think like maybe because it's so close to off, it was like,
Yeah.
that seems weird though.
Well, let's see what happens later.
Yeah, if it flickers again and doesn't actually kill itself, like, I don't think it's the batteries like you're saying.
Yeah.
I think it would have just stayed, it would eventually have just stayed off.
Well, and we know that they like to mess with batteries.
It's true.
So, full battery on my camera, so and that's gotta last me for 2 hours. This is the first time I've been out here like this, like, since like 10 years ago, if not longer.
Like I say, we're down to 40 minutes, so we probably should, I guess, just pick a spot.
Right here.
Right here? Okay. I was just saying, I was kind of looking to see when the point of no return was. It took us about 20 to get here, so.
We also had stuff
We
going on.
stopped and talked and all that stuff too, yeah.
Yeah. Well, and then I had to take a.
I'd love to have the Trip 36 out here. That would have been kind of fun. Like, just string it down the freaking pathway.
Right. Okay.
I like it. I can use my music box out here though, because there's no like brush and that swaying in the road. I like that.
All right. So we have Nathan from Paranormal Paradox, and I got a camera here. We got a recorder. It's kind of windy, so it's gonna hurt the recorder. I know this, but we got stuff here. I'm actually gonna turn this to that. Is that gonna affect the? Shouldn't.
This? The light or something? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, is it gonna affect?
No, it's the same as your vehicle sensor, so it's ultrasonic.
Okay.
So only like high frequency sound waves can fuck with it. I'll tell you right now, refrigerators will fuck with them.
Oh yeah,
You
I can
point that
imagine
at
that.
a refrigerator, it will go off automatically. It's weird. It's just certain items give off frequencies that can pick up, and definitely a fridge is one of them.
We are at the WIOWASH Trail over by Riverside Cemetery, directly across from the cemetery. That's
I know. I walked in front of it.
okay. And then we got a REM pod. Also, I wonder if it's best if I put the camera over here because I want to catch both of them.
All right. Oh, REM pod just went off. Hello?
I'm gonna turn this
Is there
off
someone here with us?
or turn it back.
Yeah, I flashed green twice. Just beep, beep, real quick.
Okay. If somebody's here with us, can you light it up again?
I've had the worst luck with that REM pod. So anytime it goes off this year, last year that was my ticket item. This year, nothing really. So that's been a big shock when that one goes off this year.
I'm literally on my REM pod, but the one that Travis made, mine went off like crazy at Ember.
I was getting sick of this REM pod last year because it was acting like it was fucking possessed. I couldn't go anywhere without having major REM pod activity. This year, they go, I don't like that one. Yeah, so, like, I know it's not the REM pod because now I don't get shit on it.
Right.
So last year, that was hot. Now this year, my new music REM pod is the hot one.
That's good though.
I know, I like that, like, sometimes when something doesn't happen exactly the same, it makes more legitimacy to the last visit or something like that.
I'm afraid Lynn's gonna knock over my camera.
I've been getting like a ton of activity at Broadhead in the girls' locker room. Last time I went, 0. I was like, nope, this is okay. Everyone's like, why is this okay? I go, because it proves that the last 2 times I was here and it was fucking nuts, it wasn't fake. It wasn't just like wiring in the walls or something, you know, fucking with the equipment, you know.
The bathroom is another reason I don't understand why that's so haunted.
The boys one?
Upstairs.
Oh
third
yeah,
floor.
there's some weird stuff going on in that one, right?
I don't understand that.
Well, that one I couldn't say like why there's a good reason for that, except for maybe that was like the hangout for the boys or something. I don't know.
We want to turn that lantern off for now.
That's me. I'm gonna get this one out for you guys. It plays music. Alright? So if you want to touch that instead of that one.
Turn the camera just one more time, just so we can try to get all three.
I think there might be something following us. The light was acting a little weird. That REM pod went off. If you're still here, could you give us a sign?
Did you notice that didn't flicker anymore?
Yeah, I noticed that. Could you give us another sign that you're here? You can get close to these.
I have a recorder. You can talk into the recorder.
I think I broke it. What's going on?
Can you set off the REM pod, please?
Alright, it came out of that finally. I went to like show it and it got stuck. It's still like stuck on that one. I'm gonna reset that. You don't like the ground, do you? Something about the fucking ground, I swear, that you don't like.
There's something, yeah. Is it covering up a sensor underneath?
No, it doesn't have anything down there.
Okay.
Not that I know of. It's just been EMF though. Like that was EMF. 8 for some reason thinks there's like EMF in the ground at a lot of these places.
Well, they're by water, so that's energy.
I just want to know if it's gonna stop. I want to move it maybe a couple feet and just see. Because now it's playing again.
That's strange. It's done it everywhere we went.
Yeah, and it never does. So I'm like kind of like tripping out about that.
Is that you?
That's me. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. What is wrong with you? All right. I'm just gonna play with your batteries. I know they're like brand new. I'm gonna see if one of them's loose or something.
I tell you, that light is pretty bright.
The only thing that could have happened to this REM pod is the kids at Broadhead. Like if they got a little too aggressive with it.
That could make sense.
They're good at fucking up my shit. I know, that's me.
You know one thing I forgot about? That's me. I forgot about my amplified headphones out here.
Oh yeah, that's right, you do have those.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so move it 3 feet over, it's not doing it now.
It's gotta be catching something.
There's just been weird shit in the ground. I just wanted to show you guys how this stuff works. So that'll play music. If you walk in front of this box, like so, it'll play a tune for you. And then this one just goes wow, wow, wow. Alright, discussion. I was just trying to show them how to use the one, and the one would not behave itself. I blame Ed.
Thanks.
I have no explanation for why we've had such weird shit with that REM pod today.
Alright, so I got necrometer on. I have to put the scary one on.
Necrometer is a little spooky.
It is.
I'm not going.
I am not going, he says.
You're not going where?
Yeah, where is it you're not going? Can you tell us? Are you saying you're not going home? Are you not going to the cemetery? Are you not, you don't want to go to the further?
What's the further? Like, is that like moving on?
Yeah. Or if you're watching Insidious, we'll talk about the further.
Yeah, gave you a couple cat balls. Those seem to be big at the cemeteries, so let's see if you guys like those. Those should be easy manipulation. I mean, anything, you just gotta get close to it.
I'm hoping I'm catching all this.
If there are any spirits, entities here, good, bad, it doesn't really matter. We just want to communicate with you. Just here
Don't
for...
fall on the lake while you're over there.
That'd be fun. Home's not that far. I'd be okay. I could walk home from here if I had to.
I do. I walk out here a lot when I'm not having darkness.
Darkness? Like my shirt, embrace your darkness. You should have saw the look Ed gave me when I told him I don't believe in demons. The fucking look that the whole table gave me was just like, what the fuck did he just say? I was like, on a personal level, I don't think they're real. And they go, what? Like the whole table looked at me like, what? And I was like, God, I'm just telling you. Bill was the only one who nodded his head at the table. He was like, I agree with you.
I think there's only 2% of everything that could be demons.
Well, like, so like my theory on the bad things you run into that aren't human.
You create your own.
There's those, and how many gods have we created and forgot about? If they were manifested into realization, into real life, those things are pissed at us now.
Mm-hmm.
We abandoned them. My theory is old gods that are mad at us for most of like this stuff. Because like even now, there's 200,000 gods that are worshipped on right now today. 200,000 gods. It's like, okay, like how many did we forget about? How many did we manifest and then just say, we're done with you?
But, you know, and the same thing goes to you create your own culture.
Yeah, you can. I think, if Bobby wouldn't have told me she was as old as she was, I thought my girlfriend created her. Because she is one of those people that just like, she has bad energy a lot of times, and I'm like, if Bobby came from anywhere, it was you. Like,
that's funny. Well, if Bobby is here with us, can you light up a piece of gear for us, please?
I would laugh. She's usually more of a talker.
Can you possibly light something up for us? We're out here.
I want to know, come on, the REM pod went off once, like one of y'all walked past it. Are you just like watching us at a distance? Like, what's going on here? I think you're here, I just don't think you're talking.
Right over there, but I think that's that business over there.
Yeah. I think you're watching from a distance. Could you get closer?
We're only here for a little bit.
You get a vibe out here, like you're being watched almost, though. And
yeah,
it's like
the trees.
Yeah, it's just a weird vibe.
It is.
But that REM pod shouldn't have went off like that. So, like, I have a feeling you're here. You're just holding out on us.
Well, now that I know we can be out here at 11 o'clock, you're in there.
Yeah.
Signal.
Yep.
That I think we should try come out here at night and investigate in the cemetery somewhere.
I'd like to try that again.
Mr. Payne is out here. You know, Payne Art Center, which I wish we could get in the Payne Art Center.
I would kill to get in the Payne Art Center.
That thing is,
I will do some favors. Let me get in there.
You know that it is haunted in there.
Well, you know Mr. Payne's pissed about the extension on the fucking roof, too, because it's all wood.
Yeah.
You went in there and asked him, what do you think about them not making your house fireproof anymore?
Yeah.
Because, like, that's one of the things when I took a tour as a kid, they go, Mr. Payne would roll over in his grave if he saw this add-on upstairs, it's all wood. I was like, yeah, because he built a house that couldn't burn down. And
Right.
then you go and make it flammable.
So here's the thing too with me and my wife, when we were out here last, that like I said, some of these trees, how windy it is, they would move. Look at this one and this one. They're not really moving. You notice that?
Yeah.
So I want to
Oh, REM pod.
hard catches.
So that one went off and that one went off now. Heartaches? Heartache. It's heartaches.
Uh-huh.
Are you heartbroken?
Serious.
Serious? Oh, what is that? Like Sirius Radio?
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Are you waiting for your loved one? Is that why your heart aches? I like that. Heart aches and REM pod went off. Like, are you here? Give us a little more.
And then we were talking about
Well, you were also talking about the trees. That's right.
Harold.
Is Harold your loved one you're waiting for? Nicely surprised we got REM pod hits though on both of them.
Mm-hmm.
We appreciate you coming by and just saying hi, even if it's a quick hi.
I tell you one thing, I would not walk off here about something like
It's different. This is like the girl I work with. I worked the night shift, and she did too. And she goes, "I really don't want to walk home." I'm like, "You don't have to. I'll give you a ride home." I'm like, "I don't want you walking home at 6 in the morning either."
No, it's just an eerie feeling when you get down here.
Oh,
Especially
down here.
when you get down further, it gets a lot darker.
Oh, yeah. Once you get farther away from the city lights.
And I wonder where the I wonder if that's what they say where the shadow people would play.
I could see your brain playing tricks on you out here so bad.
Yeah.
Dude, I tell people all the time, I'm like, your brain is programmed to make images out of things you see that make sense.
Yeah, once you see it, then you can't forget it.
Like your brain will try to process everything you see, even if it didn't make sense. Like, you'd be like, did I just see a person? And it might not have actually been anything. Like, your brain will be like, sure, you just saw a person. That's the one thing I always gotta keep myself in check on. I'm like, everyone else in the group will be like, I'm seeing something, and I'm like, I don't think I'm seeing it. Like, except for at Broadhead.
This is like something sort of nip.
That's when my light's on my phone.
Okay, that's it. Just double check.
Yeah. Are you still here with us, buddy? It's party time, Paracon. Oh, Eternal Paranormal.
134.
Oh, music box just went off.
There you go.
Just that one little blip.
That's enough.
It's enough to confirm that something's happening.
Can you
REM
do
pod,
it again?
REM pod. Can you do a cat ball or the music box for longer?
Now the cat ball is gonna be a little hard to justify with the wind.
They're not moving.
Yeah.
I think they're pretty firm in that gravel. Down here, there's not really wind. Like, it's more like 3 feet up, it seems like.
That's why when the wind comes through, I'm always going by my camera because I'm so afraid.
I seen it wobbling a little when that big gust came through and you were holding on to it.
I don't want it to break.
No, he's expensive for how little. And even just like a scratch on the lens could fuck up all the quality.
Yeah. I mean, I could change out the lens and get a new lens.
Can you really? That's awesome. I've been thinking about bringing my phone in to have the lenses like replaced because I love the camera on my phone. It's actually better than my camera that I bought for $1,000. Phone cameras are ridiculous nowadays. And my built-in mic is almost as good as my boom mic. Gregory?
We're getting a lot of names there.
What was the last one before that? Karen? And then the music box went off?
Yep. Harold.
Karen, are you with us? It said your name was mentioned and then that music box went off for a second.
Are you walking through? Nah, I regret having that beer. It's like it's in my gut.
Right. I was just trying to play up the bar scene. I was like, we're here. Let me at least buy a drink or two since we're bothering you. You know, that's all it was. It was a peace offering.
Now I gotta remember that's a crash only.
Crash only?
Cash only bar.
Oh, music box again. One little blip. Come on, guys. It didn't even play a sound.
1910s.
1910s. Did you pass away around then? Was 1910 the time you passed away? You could say yes to his device or set off one of our devices for confirmation.
Now would be the time to go over by the Boy Scout lane. We'll have to do that at night one of these times. Well, we know it closes, or 7 o'clock it gets dark. So we don't have to get out there so late.
Is it my tripping or is your light like dimming? It looks like if you're I'm just like staring at the ground, it like got darker and then brighter and darker.
No, my light's still on.
I just saw it again, like over here. It got darker right here, and then it got brighter again.
It's breaking the light, playing the light. I think that's our shadow person. Because
it's not me. I just saw it again. I thought it was my body shadow, but it's not.
Yeah, something's walking past it.
It got dark right here by the REM pod again. I don't actually usually see the light manipulation myself. Yeah, if you walked and it was dark, it wasn't that dark. Like I could still see the gravel through the darkness. Through your shadow, I couldn't see anything.
Shadow person that I would suspect.
Yeah, that's weird. That's creepy. I've never seen something like that actually. Like Broadhead's the only place where I swear on the 3rd floor I could see someone peeking their head around the door frame and looking at us. It's the only place that I 100% all of us were seeing it at the same time. All 4 of us could see. There's like about 4 foot off the ground, just a little head. And boop, we'll go back around,
There's a lot of
stick
weird
back
things
out.
that happen at Broadhead.
And I'm like, they're all like, are you seeing it too? And I'm like, actually, this time, yes. I'm like, I usually tell you guys you're fucking nuts. But I'm like, yeah, I can see the head. I'm like, I do see it poking itself out.
Right.
I'm the voice of reason in the group. Everyone's like, do you see that? I'm like, no. I'm like, if we all didn't see it, it didn't happen. Like, I'm the worst person to investigate with as far as like personal things that happen. I go, not real. Move on.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff that happens though.
I was fucking like Justin 1 year ago. I actually probably was here almost exactly a year ago. Like probably a year and a month, maybe 2 months. This was the first place we tried investigating because like when you first get into it, you don't realize there's actually buildings around you can rent and stuff like that. So like this was the first place we tried.
Oh, like that's the house.
You saw it on the trail? I was gonna say if it was in like the middle of the trail or something, I would doubt that was a house.
No, I think it's the trees. It's,
Like a light comes through the leaves once in a while. Are you still here with us? I think someone's hanging out, but I don't. Someone's driving through the cemetery.
Really?
Yeah.
I got about 20 minutes.
They're doing a slow crawl. There's a lot of people that come visit the cemeteries at night. I think some people find it peaceful.
Well, what's the safest place to sleep?
Technically, they're all supposed to be Mo. What'd you say? Is your name Mo? Mo's an old school name.
Is Curly here?
Curly and Mo.
Larry?
Man, you could have at least reacted just because it was funny. Like, they were good at that at the bar.
Whatever.
Crack a joke and the fucking cat ball goes off.
Well, they haven't gone off yet.
No. It'd be pretty interesting if they did. I'd be pretty shocked. 'Cause I don't even think like, I couldn't even set it off if I wanted.
Now, about 5 more minutes, we could wrap it up.
Would you mind giving us a send-off if you're still here with us? Ooh. Oh, interesting. Because it like died, and then it goes moved, like it's gone. That I'm buying. I'm buying the move thing. The 1 year ago is kind of interesting for me because it's almost a year to the date probably that I investigated here my first time. All I had back then was that REM pod and the smaller version of that music box. That was the only tools I had back then.
Yeah, mine's gotten bigger a little bit lately.
It was funny. Tiffy goes, how long did it take you to get all your gear? I'm like, it's like a year to the date that we've been doing this. Something Christ. I thought it said Christ. It said undisgraced. That's a weird word. Undisgraced. What does that even mean? Undisgraced? I don't know. It sounded like water from that side though. I mean, there is water over there, but it's not moving. It was loud. Whatever it was. If you made that...
Maybe it went over the bridge right there.
Okay. I was going to say, if you made that noise, you could give us a sign and let us know so we're not crazy. Alright, or if I'm just crazy, touch a device. We did that at Broadhead, and they responded to like, no, you're just crazy, and touched the device. And I was like, thanks.
I get called that wrong.
Oh, man. The kid spirits at Broadhead can be kind of funny at times, though.
Well, shall we wrap it up?
I think so. I think we did a good work day.
I think so.